Thank you so much for joining me this week. I'm doing a bit of slow living, preparing for fall, enjoying my home, and let's not forget dusting the cleaning supplies. I can't believe that I'm actually doing that, but it does get dusty too. As Thanksgiving approaches, I'm very mindful that our farm room needs a little bit of TLC, or maybe a lot. This little room does so much for our family. Every morning, I ready Rob's breakfast and lunch on the farm table. Groceries land there every week. And let me not forget the landing spot for pizza bread, bagels, and other hot oven items. So dusting this shelf makes me very happy. I've shared more about this shelf in a previous video, and I joke that it's my apothecary, but it's not really. It just holds my spices. We use almost all of these spices. A lot of the bottom shelf is for like Christmas and Thanksgiving, specialty items, because we don't use cloves every day. But the top, second, and middle shelf we use daily. It's hard to believe that we would use that many spices. But I create all my own blends. I believe that the farm room gets pretty dusty. Sometimes I'm pretty amazed at how dusty it does get. I love these little jars. If you haven't seen my previous video on this, these are the wee yogurt jars, and Rob bought me the wooden lids from Amazon. We like these yogurt jars to hold our spices, and it makes it easy to grab. They're easy to get into and create the blends that we like. One of my favorite blends is Lowry seasoned salt. I like making that homemade, thereby I know what's in it and I can control how much salt and, yes, sugar. I usually don't put sugar in my blend, but I believe there is sugar in the original recipe. And I also make another blend called Plowboy Yardbird, and I don't know the exact measurements for it because I just eyeball it, but it is a real spice blend that is made by a real company. And if I can find the name, I'll try to put it in the description box below. But I just looked them up and just looked at the back of their ingredient jar and just kind of put in what I thought would be the amounts. It tastes good. We like it a lot. We put it on sweet potatoes that have been cut into wedges, wrapped in bacon. And then we bake that in the oven. I'm very thankful for our farm room. Here's another appliance that needs a lot of TLC today. I'm really looking forward to getting this clean so we can use it. I don't think it runs as well when it's not clean. I'm just using water and vinegar on a Swedish cleaning cloth. I like having my microwave here in this little alcove. Now the fridge is a different story entirely. This poor thing has been dented a few times from the pans that are above it, and is covered in fingerprints at this time. But what a fridge this is. I love this thing. It's so big. One day I'll give you a peek inside. Don't get too excited. It's a mess 90% of the time. I'm waiting for that 10% to show you how nice it can be. We like to food prep, but I don't do that all the time. But I do like to food prep, and when we do, we use little containers in the doors called OXOs. I'm sure you've heard of an OXO with a little pop top. I like using those for food prep. I learned this little trick with the coconut oil from Scandish Home. So coconut oil, and it helps the fingerprints not to reappear as quickly. I mean, they will eventually. So I'm putting it on with a paper towel. And then I'm going to get a terry cloth and I'm going to just kind of buff it. Otherwise it's a little too slick for my liking. And that's that. A nice clean outside of the fridge. Vents and all. The girls are helping me get the Thanksgiving decor out of the green shed. I've collected a few items over the years from thrift stores and various small stores like Dollar General. I love the fall time. I'm not a big orange color fan, but I enjoy seeing the colors change in the trees. Some of these things I'm thinking about sending back to the thrift store. But I've been informed by one of my daughters I'm not allowed to get rid of any of these items. I'm going to do a little cleaning in the kitchen to ready it for some fall decor. This painting's been nice for this past summer season, but I'm ready for a little change in the kitchen. And my husband's Mima's old painting is the perfect addition. I know it's a reprint, and that many people have this hanging in their own homes. I just love that they are being thankful for their harvest. Rob and I recently went thrifting and found a few treasures, like this Pride and Prejudice box set. And also this Nordic ware bunt pan. It's very pretty. In case anyone's interested, I will leave a link in the description box below to my vintage eBay store and my Etsy shop. These goblets I got several months ago, but I love them and thought I'd bring them out because they're the same color brown as the dish. But aren't they so Hobbit-like? I love them. And the dish, another to add to the collection of Rob's Mimas. I'm so excited about these story boxes that I've made. I just love this so much. I wish I was a kid. They were so much fun to paint. I have several more in the background that I'm working on. That's supposed to be a sidewalk, by the way, on the bottom side. You open it up, and then it is a cafe inside. How fun. I'm mostly just keeping it really simple. If there's a child who's going to be playing with these, you know, let their imagination just go wild with it. Maybe they can make their own little paper cups. These are so much fun. I can't wait to finish the rest. I have enjoyed our visit today. I hope you have too. And if you have, think about giving me a like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Until next week, bye.